Hi, everyone. It's been a crazy week with politics, Trump lying at the UN, Kavanaugh's accusers, a baby furball named Scrappy, and trying to do my homework, and I'm totally insane. And yes, you're looking at a picture of Bondi Beach in Australia because I don't want to show my mug on video. Politics. I'll get this off my chest right away. The Republicans are signing their death warrant by trying to force Kavanaugh's confirmation through. I can't wait until November to vote him out of office or back into the minority. Just to screw Trump's plans of being an autocrat. He's out of control, and people who are supporting him are really out of control, making death threats against Kavanaugh's accusers left and right, claiming that they are intelligent when they can't even spell. It gets really irritating trying to explain to them that cows are not the majority source of carbon emissions in the world. According to the EPA, before Perry got in there, the number one and number two sources for carbon emissions are cars and coal-fired generation plants. But you tell that to a Trump supporter, and they will argue, and when you keep pointing it out to them with additional sources, they resort to name-calling. To me, this is a definite failure of the educational system in the United States, and that is why it's at the bottom of the rung in the world when it comes to comparing us to other countries. I am so glad my niece had to move her family to Scotland because they are getting a better education than they would if they stayed in the United States. About Kavanaugh himself, I don't think he should be a SCOTUS judge. He is unqualified by the fact that he lies like nobody's business and doesn't care if he gets caught, like Trump. His views on presidential powers are so far out of the mainstream, it ain't even funny. His views on abortion will send women back to the dark ages of getting abortions in backstreet alleys, resulting in infections and more deaths than we have now. I'm, for one, am tired of men making decisions about my body. And it really pees me off that they think they have the right to do so. Secondly, about Kavanaugh, the fact that more and more women are coming forward and accusing him of sexual assault, and President Trump, and I gag on the words, is justifying it, just blows me away and makes me wish more and more again that we put the Republicans in both the House and Senate in the minority so we can really fuck Trump's plan. I am so sick and tired of politics right now. But I will defend my right to speak out as a woman. Not have a man do like Kavanaugh did, and I don't care what so-called experts say. He prevented her from commenting in the interview, which he should have never done while he was being confirmed, because that only screwed him over further. Now on to some fun stuff. Scrappy is growing up. He's got a fat little belly, and he's sleeping currently on my bed. See if you can see him if I pan over. Don't know if you can see him. Gotta go this way. There he is. There's the Scrapster. Can you say hi, Scrappy? Anyways, the reason I point Scrappy out is to point out people need to adopt, not shop. This little guy was stolen from a feral cat colony by kids who could not take care of him, and was brought to me after they found another kitty which they should not have. And I rescued him. Thank God I did, because he looked like he hadn't eaten for days. I could see his ribs. But thankfully now, there is no need to worry about that. Now, not much else is happening. I'm doing chemistry class, getting an A in that. Dumb general things like that. Working on my Chinese. Ni hao. Wa han hao. Hun. Well, you'll get the idea. I'll talk to you later. Stay cool, stay calm. And remember, in November, vote.